Hello, welcome to my channel. I am the Lazy Artist, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you aren't, thank you for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys, or going over, how I made this outfit last year. I did lose the video, so I apologize in advance, but I remember how I made it, so this is what it looks like as of right now. It's the front. And that's the back. The items that you will need is some sort of clothing item that you don't need. I chose overalls because that's what I had at the time. They were too big, but now they fit perfect. So it really doesn't matter. You can use a shirt, a dress, a skirt. You can do this just on pants and just wear like a plaid shirt. This is kind of really versatile. So with that being said, the next thing you're going to absolutely need is a hot glue gun or some sort of fabric glue, but with that you'll have to let it dry overnight, so I just use a hot glue gun for everything. Next you're going to need is burlap. I got this from Walmart for $3. You could get this at Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree had it, but I had already bought this and I didn't feel like going back, so oh well. Next you're gonna need is straw. I got this at Dollar Tree. I should have went to Dollar Tree first, and this was $1. So right now we're at $4. If you haven't bought the glue gun or the glue, that's probably gonna add to it. If you go to Walmart, you can get a glue gun for $4.27, and you can get your glue sticks from Dollar Tree for $1, and that should be under $10. So keep that in mind. Next you're going to need is some sort of flower, or if this is for a little girl, you can use a flower, or if it's for a little boy, you can just do like a little scarecrow bird and put it on like the shoulder flap right here, or you can even tuck it into the pocket if there's a pocket on the front, or put it on the butt pocket. That would be more of an inconvenience if you put it on the back, so let's not do that. Alright, so with that being said, the first thing that I did was I applied this little cutout. So what you will do over here is you will take the burlap and you will cut it. And what I mean by cut is you will, imagine these are scissors. You'll go this way, which will probably be about this big. This is how big I cut it. You go down here, and then you'll cut across, and then you'll cut it down the middle. That way you'll have 4 squares. But before you cut that, make sure you keep this seam. So what you could do is you could cut that off, cut it away from the burlap, and then cut, and then cut. So it looks like a window pane. You have 4 squares. The reason why I say you need 4 is because look at how thin this is. You can see a pencil through it, and you can see glue through it, which is what you can see right there. Even with 2 layers, you can kind of see it. So with your 2 squares, you're going to glue it wherever you want. I chose right here and right here, but if you're using fabric glue that dries clear, it might be a little bit easier for you. So I'm not sure how that would dry because I usually use it on pillows and I don't see how it dries. Like I said before, the little seam that you kept is going to go right here on the pockets. If you're doing this on a shirt or on pants, you can go on the seam as well, but if you're doing it on shirts, it can go across the collar. It can go across the bottom part of a sleeve. You can make even a fake pocket, and I'll show you what I mean by that later. And then again, you'll cut and glue this down on this side. I also did this on the back side, but I kind of did a little bit of a different variation of it. Whew. Alright, so this is the back side pockets. You can blatantly see the glue a little bit. Yep, you can see. But when they're walking around, they're not going to notice that. No one's going to stop and stare. So that was my mindset. Again, you're gonna have to do a double layer of the fabric. So basically what you could do, if you don't want to have to cut it again, fold it over and then put it up there. But it might not fit all the time. Me personally, I liked the frayed look. If you want something that's more like symmetrical and just have frayed edges on this side and this side, you could do it like this. If that makes sense. I really hope this makes sense. It makes sense to me. So yeah, basically you're going to want to have the outer seam, or whatever you want to call this. I'm not sure what it's called. At the top part of the pocket, if you're doing this on pants, or if you're doing this on a shirt and the shirt doesn't have a pocket, or if you're doing this on pants that don't have a pocket, you can make it look like a pocket by doing it like this. And you can also make it look like a pocket by doing the straw as well, but that's optional. What I did here with the straw, when you take it out of the package, it is very messy, so please keep that in mind. Put something like a trash bag down, or do this in your kitchen floor where there's vinyl, because it gets everywhere and it's kind of difficult to get out of your clothes, like the little tiny pieces. Basically what I did was I took it out of the package, I cut it, put it in the pocket, and then I got hot glue, glued the seam on this side, and then pushed it down. Now keep in mind that's only going to glue one side. You're going to have to glue the other side. So after that, you go over here, put the straw in, glue one side, squish, and then it should be attached. You'll pop it up, glue the other side, and squish. So that's how I made that. I really hope this all makes sense. If it doesn't, I apologize. But now on to this section, the bottom section. For this, I will say that this was not the best part of the outfit. Look at that. Ooh, you can about imagine how I did this. Took the straw out, I cut it just like I did for the pockets, and I just glued them down onto the pants, and then I added more glue onto them because they were fraying and they were popping up. Now, what I should have done was I should have gotten fabric glue, taken it, and put it on the outside, and then put this down, and then put more glue on like a slither of fabric to make it go all the way across. But you live, you learn. I know that for next time. It doesn't feel uncomfortable, but me personally, I would recommend wearing something underneath it. And finally, you need your little touch-up, which I got this flower for $1, and I just kind of glued it down. There's one section that's already coming up. You can just glue it down right there. You could also do maybe like a fall leaf. You could do maybe like a bunch of fall leaves all over. It really doesn't matter, but for a little girl, you can do a flower. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. You can even put like a truck up here, like one of the Christmas trucks. There's so many different things that you can do with this. It's adorable. Okay, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so very much. I know I was talking kind of fast and it was a little bit confusing, and if it was, I do apologize. I just don't have the video from last year, and I really wish I did. So, with that being said, this was what it looks like all together. Absolutely adorable. I would make it 10 out of 10. I would. There's so many different variations you can do with this, so please don't be limited to just this. If you can't find burlap, or you can't find the straw, that's okay, because you can just use a shirt. You can, if you say you're wearing like blue jeans, get a white shirt, cut it, and just put it where the burlap is. And for the string down here, the straw, you can make it into a string. You know how when you cut your shirts at the very bottom to make fringe, just do it right here, and then glue it on the inside. So yeah, there's so many different things that you can do with this. So please don't be limited to just this video. if this is more of like an informational video just to, help guide you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and let me know what you like the most about this outfit and what your ideas are that could improve it. Thank you so much for viewing the video, and I hope this helps anyone who has last-minute Halloween costumes that they need to get done.